Rolling. Okay, cool. So I don't want to keep this video too long because I don't want to ramble on about loads of negative stuff. I know that the video is titled How I Lost My Gains and it's really dramatic. So yeah, I just want to keep it moving. But before I talk about how I lost my gains and how I've been kind of getting them back, I want to say a big thank you to everyone who was reaching out to me on my Instagram or Facebook or however you were reaching out to me. If you did reach out to me, then I really appreciate it because you guys gave me a lot of support, and I definitely want to say a special thank you to a couple of people who I'll mention in the description of this video. But yeah, again, if you did reach out, major thank you to you. Also, thank you to my new subscribers, hello as well, because since I left, because I haven't uploaded a video for maybe about 7 months. But yeah, since I left, I got loads of new subscribers. I think I got like 500 new subscribers or something. In the grand scheme of YouTube, that's not that much, but I really do appreciate you lot because yeah, it's just so awesome that you guys, I think it was my how to start calisthenics for beginners video that kind of blew up. Now it's got like 12,000 views. Again, in the grand scheme of YouTube, that's not a lot, but for me, that's amazing. So thank you so much if you did subscribe. I got some really exciting stuff coming because now I'm slowly recovering and I'm in a much better situation now than I was before, and I'll explain how I mashed myself up. So basically, I had a motorbike accident in Vietnam while I was traveling a year ago. I was just on a dirt road and I completely misunderestimated how slippery dirt roads are. So I was just on this moped and then I just went to turn the steering wheel and it just slipped from underneath me. So I landed on my shoulder and then there was this car of like Vietnamese people who were just like passing by and they'd obviously see me crash. So like they pulled up alongside me and then the two drivers at the front, the two drivers, what car has two steering wheels? The driver at the front and the passenger, they were like, oh, you okay? Like obviously I couldn't really understand them because they were Vietnamese, but I could tell they were like, oh, you okay? And the two guys in the back, they were just laughing. And I was just like, oh, thanks, you snakes. So yeah, it was obviously like, it wasn't a major fall, obviously, because they wouldn't be laughing, but it was just one of those ones where I just fell in a really awkward way. And because of that, I really damaged my shoulder. On the day, the adrenaline was pumping, so I didn't feel it. We went out to a club and like they had a stripper pole in the club, so I was doing like dragon flags on the stripper pole, I didn't feel it. And then the next day, I couldn't even lift my arm. Like literally, I could not lift it past here. And I was like, oh, this is quite bad. That was when I fully clocked that it was actually probably quite a bad injury. But I was like, oh, it would take a few days, like whatever. I've had injuries before. It didn't. Basically what happened was, that was 4 days before I was supposed to come back to England. So I came back to England, had a x-ray. They said they couldn't find any breakages or anything. So then I had an MRI a couple of months later. They were like, no, we can't find anything. So long story short, no one knows what happened, but whatever did happen, I know it was peak because I could literally for about, I don't know, maybe about a month or two, I couldn't lift my arm past here. And then like slowly, I was kind of like being able to lift it past here, but it was so bad, like I couldn't do it without excruciating pain. And yeah, that continued for quite a few months. And then I was trying to do some rehab stuff and I remember uploading a load of stuff to Instagram, kind of being like, oh, like I'm recovering, I can do this now, I can do that now. But that was because I was under the influence. Can you even say that about painkillers? I was under the influence of painkillers. And yeah, basically it was just numbing the pain. So I was doing like, I started to do like push-ups on my knees and like kind of very limited range dips, but that was because the painkillers were actually masking the pain, and I reckon I did more damage than good by doing that. So yeah, I thought I was making some progress and then it just got even worse. So for the next, well, in the total time that elapsed before I started trying to hang from a bar again was maybe about 6 months or so. I eventually ended up just saying, all right, I'm gonna try and start from square one. I'm just gonna try and hang from a bar because I couldn't do any push-ups, I couldn't do any dips, I couldn't even hang from a bar. I'll play the clip now, but yeah, when I was in my grandma's kitchen, because that's when I was around my grandma's when I made this decision to kind of try and get back on the bar, and I couldn't even hang from it. Like, I couldn't even support my own weight, so I had to perch my feet on a stool and kind of hang, kind of like partially kind of hang from this bar whilst having my feet on the stool. And yeah, it was really bad, still really painful. And I was trying to do kind of like light dumbbell exercises, still really painful. Everything was just pain, like, and it didn't feel like I was making any progress at all. So then obviously I just got really down about it. Like, down is definitely an understatement. But yeah, if you're close to me and like we were in conversation during this time, you would know how actually peak it was. It was really bad. So because of that, I ended up kind of just giving up almost. Well, I did give up, and yeah, lost a lot of weight. Basically lost all of my gains. Not all of them, but like lost a lot, and the results were quite shocking. I remember I showed a picture to my friends one time and they were like, you know those ones where your friends, like, if you show them something, they're gonna kind of encourage you and be like, oh, it's not that bad. But none of them could mask it. They were like, rah, no, that's kind of peak, you know? So yeah, that was bad. But it was particularly devastating just because it felt like my dream had kind of been ruined. While I was traveling, I was teaching loads of people calisthenics, like on the beach and stuff like that. And I was like, I could see like how much it was like, how much joy people were getting out of discovering that they could do things with their bodies that they didn't know that they could do before. And it was like you give them the right encouragement and they'll be like, they'd see you doing calisthenics on the beach, they'll be like, oh, what are you doing? I was like, oh, calisthenics, like, do you want to join in? They'll be like, yeah, let's have a look. And then like you show them certain things, they'll be like, wow, like they'll be like, you can see them light up, like they'll be amazed at like the strength that they had within that they didn't even know that they have. And I was like, wow, like that is making them, like I could see it, it was making them feel so good. And I was like, wow, like that's how I felt when I first started calisthenics. I was like, you know what, like I really want to take this calisthenics YouTube thing seriously, because if I can do that but on a global scale and make loads of people happy and like show people how to use their bodies and like give them that same sense of joy that I had and like these people are having, then I was like, wow, like that would be an amazing thing. And I learned from YouTube as well, so it was like, it was a no-brainer. So I was really pumped up. Then I had this accident, man, and it just murked me. Like I felt so bad. Even though I had kind of lost motivation, like I was really down, I was still kind of doing little things here and there. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a massive series about how I got to the stage that I'm at now. I'm still nowhere near recovered fully, but it's much, much, much better than it was. So I'm gonna make a whole, when I have fully recovered, so that I'm just not talking out of my backside and giving advice that doesn't work. Only when I'm fully recovered, I'll make this whole series about what I did to recover my shoulder, because I know that a lot of people suffer from shoulder injuries. So it will be really valuable for people who do. So yeah, I can't wait to do that and help out more people. I've actually filmed a new tutorial which is coming out tomorrow for, well, actually I'm not gonna say what it is yet. I'll let you guys discover that. I'll be releasing tutorials and workout videos and follow along videos and all this kind of stuff based on things that I can currently do, which is good because obviously I know that if you're a new subscriber and you've subscribed because of the how to start calisthenics video, then it's likely that you're going to be a beginner too. So it's really cool because then I'll be able to kind of release more kind of beginner oriented content for you guys. So I can't wait to do that. Gonna have a lot of abs workout videos and stuff like that. So I'm really excited to be able to do all of that for you guys. Having said that, this next tutorial is not very, it's more intermediate, but we'll do all the beginner stuff, don't worry. So yeah, that is what is gonna be coming up. Loads more tutorials, loads more workout videos, loads of like tips and trick videos, and I got ideas for like different kind of series and different kind of like very interesting videos that other people are doing, but other people are not doing as well. So there's gonna be some very unique content as well. So yeah, get excited about that, because I'm excited about that because I know it will be really, really valuable for you guys and it will take your calisthenics to the next level. So yeah, that is how I lost my gains. Now I'm happy to be able to finally get some new videos out to you guys because I'm on it. I can't wait to show you what I've got in store, and I can't wait for you guys to receive the benefits of that and really get your calisthenics game to, I don't know, stratospheric levels. But yeah, no, thank you guys again for subscribing, and I'll see you tomorrow with the new tutorial. It's for your abs, by the way, so get pumped for that one.